Was that the lark?
It was the luncheon bell.
Oh no! Juliet, where are my blue doublet?
Under the bed where thou didst leave it.
So we open the night after the consummation of their love, and unlike in the original Romeo and Juliet, this Romeo and Juliet do not like each other.
Yes, mostly because their love isn't star-crossed anymore. The main character in the play has ruined it by saving Mercutio's life, so they can actually just be together, and it turns out that they didn't really want to be with each other after all.
Wilt thou be gone?
Yes, dear. There's some fun going forward at the gondolier. The fellows and I are getting up a cockfight, followed by a bear baiting, then hie us to the public hanging in the piazza, there to take our noonday meal. I mean to find the lovely Greek boy Constantine or die.
Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye.
And a big part of this play is that Romeo makes so many stupid mistakes. Like, at any moment, he could just save himself, and he doesn't. And so in this play, it really shows off that part of him that really has a desire not to save himself at all, in fact, to mess things up more. Yeah.
Right, well, I think the funny thing is the plot lines are completely different, but the characters are really the same. I mean, in a lot of ways, they're the same. They're both young kids. They're both very, very rash, and so it's just shedding a different light on the characters.
Yeah,
but
obsessed with love and death.
Yeah. But in a lot of ways, it's still the Romeo and Juliet that Shakespeare created.
Mm-hmm.
Poseidon be thanked. Hector lives to fight another day.
Be Lazarus from this day forth, thou risen turtle.
I must be gone.
Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, dear. Let go thy hand. I must needs be gone, and Hector goes with me.
Nay, stays with me.
He goes.
He stays.
Goes.
He stays.
Goes.
He stays! Hector! Oh, look how he bleeds.
Warm and you killed. Oh, Hector! Oh, heavens!
The bloody-fingered boy has slaughtered him.
Thou, panther-taloned girl, hast rent his shell!
I'll tell my father of this.
So will I tell mine. Oh, wherefore did I wipe a sniveling girl?
Wherefore married I a stripling boy?
So I am a rising junior at Wellesley College. I've been acting since I was 7, but this is my first professional play and my first experience working with the Wellesley Repertory Theatre, which is so exciting for me. I'd like to be a classical actor, and one day a director. Shakespeare is my favorite playwright. I've had the opportunity, I'm part of the Shakespeare Society on campus, and I've had the opportunity to play a lot of his great roles, and so that's the ultimate goal. I would love to be doing Shakespeare 24/7.
I am a graduate of Wellesley High School, where I did theater there, and then I went to UMass Amherst, where I was a theater major. I focused in acting and directing, and so last year, I graduated in 2015, so I moved to the Boston area, and I've been acting consistently there with groups like Theater on Fire, Boston's Unscripted Musical Project, Dirty Disney, among lots of others, Shakespeare Now, doing all kinds of stuff, whatever I can get my hands on. And yeah, I'm interested in acting and directing for as long as I can for the rest of my life. Because Romeo and Juliet is based off of another story. I mean, he based almost all of his plays off of other stories. So this version is just if you take that original story and change one thing, and then it makes it different. And I think that's the concept for this play, right? If a wise fool comes in and changes one thing in Romeo and Juliet, how much of it actually changes?
So Mac and I are currently sitting in the Ruth Nigel Jones Theater where our production takes place. It is in Alumni Hall on Wellesley College's campus. If you just get to the main entrance of the building and round the corner, it's right there. The building is right across from our campus center, so it's pretty easy to spot, and the parking garage is right across the way. So
If you see the sculpture that looks like a weird S and kind of like a P, you're in the right place.